What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on CG Fix. We're here with another car, another work, another job, and we're working on an AC compressor on this Nissan Rogue 2013. And here's the compressor. We did get it from A Premium. This is the belt. So if you need the part number, right there, and then if you also need the part number for the AC compressor itself, is right here. You guys already know my videos are straightforward. Is the tools you need and kind of just what to remove and get it done. We're not gonna go over how to remove the Freon. You just kind of have to get a vacuum that goes on the high and low pressure, and remove, suck out as much of here as you, of the fluid, the Freon out of it. We're just gonna go through how to remove and replace the AC compressor. There'll be another video for that if anything, or you can look it up on another video on YouTube of how to drain that out. But without further ado, let's get to it. I already got the car jacked up. We're gonna remove the wheel, and I believe these are gonna be 21mm sockets. So first step is jack up the car, remove your wheel. Basically all the tools that I used an impact, flatheads, pliers, 12mm wrench, 10 socket, deep socket, 12 small socket, extensions, a ratchet. But honestly, you could do all this without any impacts, but it makes it life much easier. The 21 socket is for the lug nuts on the wheel. Other than that, you could do all this with simple, literally all just this right here and that socket. That's all you need to get this job done. We finally got some power tools, so we're using the DeWalt XR brushless motor. Here's the model number if you need it. This thing takes out everything, even the axle nuts. The stubborn axle nuts, will remove them. I love this gun. This is the best tool that I've bought as an impact gun out of so many that I own. Don't get me wrong, Milwaukee's good too, but this DeWalt, I don't know, it's something else. And anyways, we're gonna go ahead and take these and put them right here so we won't lose them. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4. Where the heck did the 5th one go? Anyways, we'll figure it out in a little bit. Sometimes you gotta smack it around, kick it around. Let's take the wheel off. All right, and now we're on your passenger side, and we're gonna remove this plastic cover here. And as you can see, there's already some clips missing, but you have to remove 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, you remove all these and then remove this plastic out the way, because we want to get in there and work, and that's where we got to work at. And basically the way you remove these, there's actually a tool for it that kind of clamps on it and pries it back, but I don't have it because I lost it during a customer job. I don't remember where it is. So we're using a flathead. You basically want to pry it from here and then pop this part out first, and basically this clip will come out, with it once you remove all of them. So for example, sometimes it could be a little stubborn, but you'll see a little on the side, you'll see it where it kind of, and if we break them, then we'll just buy a new one, you know what I mean? But anyways, basically the same, the concept is there's a little lip here, right there, and you pry it up, thing comes out, and then the whole clip comes out. We remove this plastic, but I'm also gonna advise to remove the wheel well, just enough so you can, pull it back. There is some clips, no, not those, this one right here, one right here, and there's also some Torx in the bottom, I believe. So there's one right here, and I believe this one right here that holds it up, and then we could, we could basically pull this back. So these Torx screws are T20s, and they basically go on the bottom of this plastic over here. Once you remove that, you kind of want to just push this back just enough so you can, work in the area you got to work on, which, as you can see, once you remove that, AC compressor is right here. Now that we're here, you can see you have all the room you can work with. Here's your AC compressor. Here's your tensioner, which I believe is a 14mm bolt or socket wrench. As of right now, I can't show you how to remove the belt. Once I install the compressor and the belt, I'll show you how this mechanism works and what direction you got to pull in order to put the belt on. Reason why we're replacing this AC compressor, because one day, I believe last year, I heard a grumbling noise. I had told the customer about it, and then throughout the years it got worse, and ended up being that the clutch failed on the compressor. So not the actual clutch failed on the compressor, because it still clicks on and stuff, but the bearings inside of it you can hear they're toasted, and it was making that noise, you know, and it got worse through time and time and time and time. So that's why we're replacing. You could get away by replacing the clutch and the pulley and stuff, but you know, at that point, with the amount of miles it got, a year it is, you know how old it is, you might as well replace the whole thing and not deal with it for a while. So with that being said, that's why we're replacing it. But look at the play. You see that play? There's way too much play on that thing. So this is a matter of, you know, failing at one point and it could seize up. This thing seizes up, your belt can, you know, melt, catch fire, whatever, from the friction. And yeah, let's just take care of it. And let's go to the next step here. And now we're looking from on top of the car, and you're gonna see the lines that go into the AC compressor. Those are 10mm bolts, one there, one there. You're gonna want to remove those to remove the lines off the AC compressor. Here's the setup that we're gonna use for those bolts down there. So let me take this out and show you. Long extension, another extension, and then a 10mm deep socket. You know, you can use an impact gun, you don't have to. You can use a regular ratchet, and I like it because right now I could just, you know, break them free. But with the impact gun itself, I already broke one loose. I'm gonna go ahead and break the other one loose. That one's getting a little stubborn. There we go. All right, that's loose. So now we can take this off the impact and then just take it out by hand. And they're already pretty much loose. I can put my hand in there and remove the bolts. And here's your bolt and here's your nut. You can't mix match them because they all go back the same way they came out. Go ahead and put it up here for now. And now you can see the lines ready to come out. So we're gonna start with this one, and all you want to do is just wiggle them out. Let's see if I can get this on camera. All you do is wiggle them out. All right, take your line and then tuck it back there for now, so it'll be out of the way. And then this one, you just same thing. You just wiggle it back and forth until it comes out. Now that the lines are out the way, you got the connector right over here, and I'll show you. Basically, you just want to pinch it. So the connector here has a little switch thing, whatever you want to call it. You pinch it and you pull out. It's difficult to see here, but there are 4 bolts that hold it in. But luckily we got the part right over here, so the bolts are going to be 2 up here and then 2 right in the bottom. And I believe those are 12mm. Let me get a 12 socket in there and check it out, and I'll let you know the setup that I use to remove those 4 bolts. A lot of you, to make it easier for myself and for you guys, if you have an electric impact ratchet, great. If you don't, this will make your life so much easier. So we're gonna remove this plastic here, and as you can see, there's just clips all around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 10 of them all around. And if you don't have the splashy over here, you don't gotta worry about these, which this car don't have it. So we're gonna remove this so we can get to the bottom bolts, and we're gonna use a ratchet with a 12 and extension. All you're gonna need to remove these bolts. So these are the bottom ones, and then these are the top ones. I love this ratchet because I can extend it so I can break them loose, and then I can shorten it out if I needed to. But honestly, a 12 small socket with this will get the job done. But if I had an electric impact, zip, 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 you know, but we'll work on that. Now that you took those bolts out, you can see the AC compressor is basically out. I'm probably gonna need both hands for this, but let's see if we do it with one hand. Let's see. There we go. But you have more than enough room over here. It's just doing it one hand and recording at the same time. It's kind of difficult, but as you can see, you have all the room here. And just remove the AC compressor. All right, now that I use my other hand to be able to get it out, now we can take it out. And that's how you remove your AC compressor on your Nissan. Basically now it's all reverse order. You just take your compressor, put it back, bolt it back on, connect the connector, and then the last thing I'm going to show you once I put everything on is how to install the belt. So you guys know the diagram and kind of how the route, how it goes. So let's go ahead and put this on. I'm going to skip that part of the video right now because it's basically reverse order, and then get to the part where we're going to install the belt. One last very important part that I want to show you is the gaskets. Make sure you replace your gaskets. I'll show you where they go. You can see right here, you basically want to take this pick right here, a little pick or something, or a flathead, or pocket flathead, and remove this one. And the bigger one goes on this one, the smaller one goes on the other line right here. So make sure you replace those, because if not, you might have a leak. You probably will have a leak if you don't replace them. Got to do the outro on that car. Well, with that being said, hopefully you guys learned anything and you can replace your AC compressor on that Nissan. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and God is always good. He's with me, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Much love, your boy CG Fix. Peace. I also want to thank so much to this random stranger who gifted me this Milwaukee ratchet. You don't know how many times I've been asking literally God for one and been wanting to buy one, so it's much appreciated. This is why I do things, you know. You do good things out of your own kindness and heart, and God will gift you them. So with that being said, God bless everybody.